Isang magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Ngayon po ay July 11, 2022 at welcome po sa the stock market today. At maligayang Lunes po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Benji Chodoro, isang retired bank officer na nagsimula mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007. Ginagawa ko po ito araw-araw. At kung gusto niyo po ng content, niimbitahan ko po kayo mag-subscribe sa aking channel. Kung meron po kayong stocks na gusto niyo pa-review, paki-comment lang po sa comment box at aking ipa-prioritize. Ang ating financial news ay tungkol sa Metro Pacific kasama ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, July 11, 2022, dito lamang sa the stock market today. Okay, ang ating main news, pero bago po yan ay dito po muna tayo sa ating financial headlines. IMF says BSP has room to raise rates. So, halos kasado na po ang 50 basis points na yan, ano? DOF aims 52% debt ratio by 2027. So, pre-pandemic ay 39%. Pero medyo mahirapan po tayo sa 52%, ano? Marcos administration reviving PPP. Then we have Colliers says data center investments in Philippines to hit 35 billion pesos in 2027. And 2 SMC units want to adjust MER contracts. And this is our main news. MPTC, ito po yung Metro Manila or Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation, yet to feel the impact of higher fuel prices on vehicle volume. So, dito na po tayo sa ating main news on Metro Pacific. So, hintayin lang po natin. Yan. Metro Pacific yet to feel the impact of high fuel prices on vehicle volume. Toll road developer and operator Metro Pacific Tollways Corp has yet to feel the impact of rising fuel prices on vehicle traffic volume on its road network in the country, its chief financial officer said. We haven't felt the impact of the fuel prices increases. For the first half, we have already exceeded the 2019 traffic volumes, so pre-pandemic. MPTC Chief Finance Officer Christopher Daniel C. Lizo told reporters during a gathering in Cavite last week. In total, across the network, I think we may be 5 to 6% above the 2019 traffic volumes, he said. Referring to the traffic volume seen in June, that's excluded in the new roads that open. On its website, MPTC said it handles 700,000 vehicles per day on average during the pandemic and close to 1 million vehicles per day pre-pandemic. The company's toll roads include the North Luzon Expressway, Subic-Clark-Tarlac Expressway, Manila-Cavite Expressway, Cavite-Laguna Expressway, and the Laguna-Cordova Link Expressway. Nakarating na po ako dyan sa Cavite-Laguna Expressway and it was very nice, ha? Maganda siya. Although wala masyadong traffic pa, no? Kasi partially finished lang eh. From Mamplasan up to Silang hanggang doon lang po, pero dire-diretso po siya. Wala po siyang ganong traffic. And maganda po yung mga karsada. Yun po ang puntang development ng Ayala, yung West Grove. Pero nakalagpas na po ko doon eh. Hanggang Silang ako nakarating. Anyway, yan po ang ating main news at tingnan naman natin ang comments ninyo. We have one from Norman. Salamat sir, everyday po nakaabang sa mga videos ninyo. 1 year pa lang ako nagta-trade sa PSEI. Dami ko po natutunan sa videos ninyo. God bless. Maraming po salamat Norman sa inyong pagtangkilik. And okay, let's now go to the PSE index. Yan. Let's put our indicators first. And the PSEI gained 26.82, pero on the short term ay mukhang it's holding support, ano? And our support is at EMA20 at 62.53. So 4 candlesticks lang po, but in general it's still moving downwards. RSI is nearing the midpoint at 49.84, so almost middle na po. Pero the trend is still downwards. Sa ating market summary naman, refresh lang po natin. Okay, 101 companies declined, 82 advanced, while 45 remained unchanged. The all-share index also ended in the green, 0.32% up. The sectoral indices ended mixed. The financials, industrials, properties, and services are up. But the holding companies and the mining sector is down. So neto-neto ay almost flat po ang ating index, 26 points ang abante. Yung ating most active naman po, let's review Metro Pacific. Then let's take a look at Ali, SPNEC, MBT, and Glow. So we'll be reviewing 5. Okay, so let's now go to Metro Pacific. Metro Pacific ay naku, bumagsak siya, no? And it's bearish at the moment. So ito nagsa-sideways lang po siya dito, no? So mag-draw nga tayo ng Darvas dito. So for a while nagsa-sideways movement siya, pero pagdating dito ay bumaba na, no? Bumaba na po si Metro Pacific, and sa ngayon po ay yan po ang nakikita kong trend at hopefully naman ay ma-break niya po ito, no? Itong downward trend na ito at mukhang nabe-break na po kasi it's above the 50-day exponential moving average, which means that it's moving upwards, but a red candlestick now negated it. Pero on the short term, it's moving up. So, ang pinaka-support po niya ay nandito po. Tingnan natin, nandito po sa area to. Nasa 346. And the resistance, the higher resistance, would be the upper Darvas box of 390. No? But the next higher would be, kasi yung support na naging resistance nasa 371. Okay, so that's for Metro Pacific. Then si Ali naman, wait lang po. Okay, si Ali continues to move downwards. It's a red candlestick today, losing 1.74%. And if you'll draw a parallel channel, short term, yan po ang kanyang basic movement. So yung pinaka support niya would be at 24.55 and the resistance at 30.06, still moving downwards. All our indicators are above, and RSI is bearish at 36. Then next we have SPNEC. So tignan nga natin si SPNEC. Uy, mukhang moving sideways na rin to, no? Although in general, I think it's moving on a downward trend, but let's see, yan. Paganyan po siya. Paganyan po yung trend ni SPNEC. More or less, nandyan po siya. So slightly moving downwards. Or sideways. Mukhang more of a sideways movement. So, gawin na lang natin sideways to, no? Yan. So the support is here. Yan, 151. Resistance here at 187. But in general, it's moving sideways. Pero mukhang RSI niya medyo mataas, ano? Nasa 54. Okay? So it's above the candlestick and it's moving sideways. Yung curious lang ako, ASLAG. How is it doing kaya? So bullish, well, sideways to bullish actually. Konti pa lang yung ating indicators, na 20-day pa lang ang lumalabas. Okay, then Metrobank. So surprisingly, ano siya, no? Active. Naku, pababa pa rin. Like most of the stock in the index. Ang pinaka-support nandito po sa 47.76. And the next higher the resistance nearest would be at 50.92, still moving downwards. And hopefully itong 20-day exponential ay mukhang may na-form po dito na support, no? This is actually a resistance right now, pero pagka nagkaroon pa ng green candlestick ay magiging support na po yan. Tingnan natin yung fundamentals ni Metrobank. Now, Metrobank is a buy for BDO Securities. Nasa 68 pesos or a 36 or 37% upside. Yan po, si Metrobank. Okay, and then finally we have Glow. Glow, yan, ako bearish pa rin. Pero on the short term po, ay it's still, well, mukhang nagbabago yung trend sa short term and it's approaching already the medium term indicator, no? But in general, it's still downwards po ang trend po niya. So let's draw na lang a Darbas here. So I think this is how it's doing right now. So yung ating resistance or support nasa 21 or 2,100 and the support is at 26.31 and RSI is above the midpoint, nasa 51 na po siya. And Glow is one of the stocks that gives good dividends. So kung meron po kayong Glow, magandang investment po. It's part of the Ayala Group. So huli siya nagbigay noong June 30 and then yung next half December na niya binigay yung previous year, no? Okay, so yan po ang ating report sa stock market July 11, 2022. Ito po si Benji Chodoro nagpapaalala, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Get well soon to my cousin Mari. Since March pa natin siya, since March pa namin po siya pinagpe-pray, no? And I hope she recovers. Get well soon. We miss you. I miss you and I miss your dad. Okay. Yan po ang ating report. Maraming po salamat. See you again tomorrow. Take care. God bless and bye for now.